In a courtroom filled with silence, all eyes were fixed on the woman once dubbed the Ketamine Queen. Once glamorous, powerful, and untouchable in her own circles, she now stood broken, trembling, her voice cracking as she pleaded guilty in connection to the untimely death of beloved actor Matthew Perry. The scene was heartbreaking. Perry, who had long battled his own demons but was finally beginning to find peace, had his life tragically cut short. For millions of fans around the world, he was more than just Chandler Bing. He was a symbol of laughter, resilience, and the painful reality of addiction. And now, sitting in front of a panel of stern judges, the so-called Ketamine Queen wept. Not the tears of a mastermind, but of someone whose actions had spiraled out of control, leaving devastation in their wake. Gone was the arrogance. Gone was the untouchable air. What stood in that courtroom was simply a human being crushed by guilt, remorse, and the enormity of what had been lost. The world watched as the courtroom transformed into a theater of pity. On one side, the legacy of a man who gave joy to millions, and on the other, a woman who had become the face of tragedy no one wanted to believe. Her guilty plea wasn't just an admission of crime. It was an acknowledgement of a life destroyed, of trust betrayed, and of pain inflicted on countless people who loved Matthew Perry. For the fans, for the judges, and for the world, this was no victory. It was a pitiful, sorrowful reminder that in the end, no one wins when addiction and exploitation intertwine. Please subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you.